Hey guys, how's it going? Switch over to chat. All right. So, this isn't what you came here to see. This is Scuba from Board, but it's fun. Not intentionally a troll. But let's play some Indiana Jones, which came out for FX3 today.
You cannot possibly comprehend.
See how it stacks up to the VPW version that just came out. I will say, I've played it a little bit. I miss the color DMD. But let's flip. And let me know in chat if the audio is too loud, too soft. It sounds okay in my headphones, but I've been wrong before. Oh. It was really painful sitting at work all day knowing this was sitting here and I couldn't go flip it. I watched New Leaf stream it for a few hours today. That was fun. Call this a warm-up game. Down the drain.
We have top men working on it right now. Who?
Top men.
See you tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
You have leveled up and upgraded this single-player results.
I will say my one complaint is on view 2, it seems to cut off a lot of the animations. Like Indy on the left-hand side there and the tanks at the bottom. Not that any of that affects the gameplay. Duh. Get a mode going. There, finally I can aim. Let's trap something in. Of course. Does that really count as completing the Well of Souls? It's lit.
Don't touch anything.
Video mode. So much for monkey brains.
We have top men working on it right now. Who?
Top men.
Men.
See you tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
You have leveled up single player results.
Let's just keep it cooking.
Don't touch anything.
Man, that plane really screwed me there. Not that I would have made the shot, but I thought I missed it, so I got lucky that I caught it. I do like the little animation with Indy turning the elephant. You can also see the balls in the elephant as opposed to the real table where it's just hidden. And anytime you hear the elephant make its noise, you're just in trouble. You got to be on top of it.
Ben wants Bob's Burgers Pinball.
Ben, but Indiana Jones just came out. There's no Bob's Burgers tonight. We have to eat monkey brains and fight on the streets of Cairo. But mostly not drain. Indiana Jones would be a weird way to say Bob's Burgers. Alright, so now I gotta cut the bridge, which is the 2 ramps. And that would be an orbital, so we're in trouble. Ugh. Thank you for eternal life. Hand of Fate. What are we gonna get? 10 million? I wanted a video mode. Ooh. We got weather. And I am on the wrong flipper to hit the captive ball. So let's transfer and miss. There we go. Ah.
We have top men working on it right now.
Top men.
Men.
See you tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
Single player results.
Not even going to look at the scores yet. We're just going to go right through it. I think I would have felt better about a house ball. That was just bad. Come on, get in there. Hand of Fate. All right, we gotta choose wisely. Pick a cup. Hoping it's this one.
You have chosen wisely.
Hey, we got us a grail. No.
We have top men working on it right now.
Top men.
Men.
Let me know if the table audio is too quiet. If you're not hearing the call outs. Yeah, I agree. I do really wish they used the color DMD. That's the one thing, well, I shouldn't say that is. I really enjoy the VPW, VPX of this, but the color DMD is beautiful. And I don't think Zen has used color DMD for any of their tables. Ooh, video mode. Got the extra ball, but not the medallion. All right, monkey brain time, which I missed it, but I'm pretty sure it's the ramps and the orbits. So let's see what we get. At least we got the extra ball. Hello, the wife. Would you like to flip the new Indiana Jones?
Hello, adoring fans.
How did you do in your tournament?
Not the best. I wasn't in the bottom third, though. So, yeah. Almost rolled meteor. It's close.
Nice. So I don't know the proper way to do this, but I always do the left side, then the right side, and then shoot it again. Ah. Uh-oh. Does my hair look okay? I thought you were sleeping. Don't you have like a very long road trip in like 5 hours? No! Ah, I should have left it alone. I preemptively called into work tomorrow for my birthday. Well, called in vacation. I figure I got nothing going, so I'll play some indie.
You have leveled up an upgrade of this table. Single player results.
Thanks, Casey. Yeah, I was going to fire it up earlier, but Fliptronic was doing their stream with the giveaway. So I waited until that winded. Happy 25th birthday, yeah. I wish. Sadly, Casey, a lot's going on because I share my birthday with my son. So we have all sorts of plans this weekend. Otherwise, I would love to be in Louisville. Louisville. What's proper? I look forward to your pictures. Agreed. That was the first thing I said too, is it looks weird to see it all lit up. It's not quite biggest bright, but video mode. Oh, did I get the medallion? Yes! Yes, he is under 10. It's the whole rest of the family that's coming in from out of town that I would feel weird being like, I know everybody just drove 4 hours, but we're going to Kentucky. Get in the car. Game Club Central, thank you so much for the dramatic chipmunk. Come on, I need those monkey brains. Ah!
What a vivid imagination.
All right. Path of Adventure. Incoming. Uh-oh. I got half. Good to know, Doubleman Ben. Oh, minecart. This never goes well for me. And I already blew it. Hey, it gave me a pity tunnel though.
Now, exactly how many cows are required for a stampede? I mean, is it like 3 or more?
Fliptronic, thank you so much for the raid. And the game.
Groovy. Groovy.
Welcome, everyone. We have gone full circle, for sure.
Groovy.
Yep,
Groovy.
Virtual Indiana Jones FX3 came out today.
Hey,
Bex, thank you so much for the follow.
Balls. All right then.
Groovy. Groovy.
Dylan!
Groovy.
You son of a
Scott Denisi,
bitch.
thank you so much for the follow. Retro Game Mega 84, thank you. Duh.
Groovy.
I will say my
Groovy.
play has gone downhill. Game Club running through the redeems. I love it.
We have top men working on it right now.
Top men. You own an original Indiana Jones? That's awesome. We have one at a local barcade here that I play in tournaments occasionally. So I've got a little bit of time on the table, but more time virtually.
Congratulations!
Doubleman Ben, what is the single best redemption ever?
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with
So
my
you're
friend
telling
the
me there's a
zombie,
chance.
Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
Turtles.
All right, you're great.
And
zombie.
this is why we need
Good times
queuing.
here at the Waterfront Village, open for the next 11 days.
Yes, I know.
Ben wants Bob's
It's not
Burgers,
normally
pinball.
busy enough here, though, for me to be worried about queuing. This will be a first in a while. I was wondering that. I thought maybe you were just messing with me.
Fire!
Scott. And I got Well as Souls, so it's about to get interesting for a second. I will catch up on chat in a moment. Hey, trap up. If people here are FX3 fans, we do an FX3 tournament that is open every Monday night at 8:30 Eastern. This coming Monday, we'll be playing Monster Bash. So at 8:30 we'll be playing Monster Bash. At 9:30 we'll be playing Creature from the Black Lagoon. So we're going to stick with the same FX3 pack. Well, have a good night, Bex. Thanks for the raid and for the game. I enjoyed watching your P3 stream. I do play Zookeeper, but I don't tease it. I actually have a Tempest banner I haven't hung up yet as well. I should probably stream Zookeeper. Vince, yes, Switch players are invited. So the tournaments that we host are cross-platform. We have tested Switch, Xbox, Steam, and PS4. For a while, there was some problems with PS5 players not seeing the lobby. I'm not positive if that's resolved or not. And then on Wednesday nights over at Game Club Central, we do the Drain Freeze tournament, which is the same type of tournament. It'll be an FX3 table, or 2 FX3 tables, and that starts at 9 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. See, this is why I can't talk and do video modes, but video modes are my nemesis. Not so much this table, more Doctor Who. I still have never completed a video mode on Doctor Who or Circus Voltaire. The Williams physics for FX3 have gotten a lot better. There was an update recently. I mean, it's still FX3, but it's a lot better than the original Zen tables. I feel like I can actually make shots. It plays very smooth. Yes, the getaway video mode, I never know if I should be, like, how soon you need to dodge the cars. This past Monday when we played Getaway, I felt like I was moving like way too early, and that seemed to be working out better for me, but I had to fight my instinct to swerve in and out of traffic. Come on, get it. Yes, got it. The cars come where you were. I did not know that. See, this is why you need to do an LL Cool Play. Oh, all right, everybody help me choose a Grail. I think it's this one. There are 1,500 tables. Give me time. Is it only 1,500? Hey, we are 3 for 3 tonight on Grails. Oh, the Black Rose video mode. Occasionally, I will get the knife throwing. The swimming, I can't do. No! Well, I have a 3/4 V pin, and I will switch to a wide view, but I have a whole bunch of junk in front of it, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. But I have a mini V pin and then the 3/4 one that I'm in front of over here. If you go to the About Me section on my Twitch page, there is a link to a Imgur album that has pictures of my V pin. It is not as fancy as others, but it does well.
Groovy.
Rad, thank you so much for the gift subs. Joe Mama, thank you. Joe Mama Llama, love it. Thank you for the follow.
Player results.
It just rolls off the tongue. Joe Mama Llama. Da. It is very true what they say, though, is a cabinet is never fully complete. There's always more, right, Lynn? Addressable LEDs on the side would be awesome.
Don't touch anything.
That was a goal I had when I started this, and I will do it eventually, but I kind of got to a point that it was playable, and I never went back to it. But I have the space.
We have top men working on it.
Did I even break 1,000,000? I wasn't looking, but it did not feel pretty.
See you tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
Single player results.
The wife says, I'm the only eye candy we need in this house. Why don't you come flip with us then? I know you want to play this game. And I want to hear about the tournament you just played in.
Now, exactly how many cows are required for a stampede? I mean, is it like 3 or more?
Pinwiz45, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. We are playing FX3 Indiana Jones, which I won this evening in a raffle from Fliptronic. So thank you. That's awesome. I am enjoying it so far. What is your take, Pinball Wiz? $684 million tournament mode. I believe that's the top spot. I think I'm in the 170s. I would have to look, and I'm just playing traditional single player. Do a tap pass. Hi, Dalton. I will do my best, but I don't know if it's going to happen. The stairs in the photo. If it's the spiral staircase, no, that is not the only way out of the room. It's my favorite way out of the room. I hate the Well of Souls. I shouldn't say I hate the Well of Souls. It's fun, but it's kind of hard to trap to aim. And there's so many balls flying around, I don't even know if I can get them up into pops to hold them a minute. One does not simply aim during multi-ball. Thanks, Doublemint Ben. Ah.
We have top men working on it right now. Who? Top.
I know tap passing is possible. I just don't always have the ability to pull it off. I can usually do an alley pass,
You have leveled up single player.
depending on the table. Not on stream, Doublemint Ben. Ah. Wife says I almost never successfully tap pass on purpose. It's usually when I don't mean to. I get that. Man, I went from some mediocre games to some let's try and stay alive games. Let's hope for some ball 3 magic. Hand of Fate. Nope, we gotta pick another grail. Oh, there we go. Hey, 4 for 4. Oh no, you quoted me at our tournament tonight? That can't be good for your standings. I can only imagine which quote it was. There's a clip for that, but I'll let people hunt for it. I'm liking this release a lot. The only complaint that I have is I prefer View 2 for cabinet mode, and I feel like it's just not zoomed out quite enough. Like it's cutting off some of the animations on the left. Like right now with Path of Adventure, Indy's, fine on the left-hand side there. But when he's standing on top of the wireframe on the left, you can't see half of him. But that's really my only complaint. And there are other views I can change to, just this is my preferred one. John Cena, I missed something. Oh, Indy, gotcha. Yep. I was trying to save this game. I wasn't firing in all cylinders. I didn't pick up on it right away. Oh, hey, the Swearwolf, you're here. Yes, you know the clip. You made it.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Doubleman Ben, thank you for the alcohol. Swearwolf says, I also don't like how in View 2 you have zero ability to see the eye in the end. That's true, but I feel like that was true on VPX as well. Ah. Alright, let's try and save the... Or we just go down. This is definitely easier for me than the VPX. Ball 1 and I am at 300 million. I'll get there eventually.
See you tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
You have leveled up and upgraded this
Is that
table.
600 or... Like, I need the text to be bigger. I don't have my glasses. But Lynn, that's an awesome score on Genie. I have never been anywhere near that.
Single player results.
The wife, I will show you Genie. It is a great table. And there was a recent release by, well, not super recent, but a fairly recent release from Board. And I love Board VPX tables. Ah! Crap. Definitely not the same generation, but I recently discovered Arena. I'd seen the table, but I'd never played it until recently. It's kind of addicting. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. I have lost control. There we go. Nope. Get, and there she goes. I can't wait to look at my single player scores later tonight and see that the 600 or 700 million game from Game Club Central. I look forward to that. I have a long way to chase. Moody, welcome.
Groovy. Groovy.
Thank you so much for the follow.
Groovy. Groovy.
Moody Rocks, thank you so much for the follow.
Groovy. 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 Groovy.
Broccoli. Scremuda, thank you so much. That's a... Yeah, 3 follows in a minute. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. It is a literal train. I don't think I can backhand Path of Adventure, can we? Maybe? I've got the captive ball down. Guess we'll go for the multi-ball and then we'll handle the Path of Adventure. Got to move the balls away from the elephant. That plane has really poor timing. Cool effect. But I'm trying to see those flippers. So if you're new here and you enjoy FX3 action, we do run a couple of FX3 tournaments on Twitch throughout the week. On Monday nights on this channel is the Pinball FX3 Open Challenge. That's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. This week we'll be playing Monster Bash and Creature from the Black Lagoon. And then on Wednesday night we will play...
Groovy.
Actually,
Groovy.
I know it's Marvel tables. Game Club Central will have to help me out. I know one of them is the Incredible Hulk table, and I forget the second table. But on Wednesday night at Game Club Central, we will be playing 2 Marvel tables at 9 p.m. Eastern. Fear Itself and World War Hulk. So if that sounds interesting to you, please give Game Club Central a follow. And I know I missed another follow. Let me catch up on chat a second. Psycade LX, thank you so much for the follow. That is an awesome name. Welcome in. And this is going to be a quick game. I love it when they all bunch up like that. It's very helpful. Come on, give me a medallion. No medallion. Well, I appreciate it, Moody. I have checked out your stream a couple times. It's usually when I'm at work, though, so I can't stay for very long, but so I've just sort of lurked. But it's a lot of fun. Alright, rope bridge. Getting closer. Hey, it's not quite a tap pass, but I'm going to call it. Yes, finally I can shoot the captive ball, because I have that shot somewhat down.
Will you take it easy? I told you! Don't call me Junior.
And I'm jinxing it. You're streaming Impossible Mission 60 or Commodore 64 on Friday? Awesome. I am off work tomorrow. I might very likely be there. So I am open to suggestions on Path of Adventure, but how I usually handle it is I do one side, I do the loop, and then I do it again. And then while the extra ball is lit, I'll try and get... Thanks, Moody. 7 p.m. Eastern. But I am open for tips on Path of Adventure if there's a better way to go about that. Hold it together. Not quite. Got him. Well of Souls, which means time to drain. All right, Path of Adventure is lit. Let's get that extra ball. Or fail miserably. Oh, There she goes. Is it really snowing again? Hi, Amiga. Amiga Cammy, when are you going to stream your Jurassic Park? Well, that's just depressing, Doublemint Ben. Don't tell me. Oh, minecarts. I am no good at minecarts. And there we go, right into the dynamite. Well, I'm so glad you got it. I feel like shipping and wait times had to be horrible on that.
Don't touch anything. What a vivid.
Time to steal the stones. Let's see if we can get back up to Path of Adventure. Or Drain. I know, Doublemint Ben, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting rule number 1, don't drain. Rule number 2, shoot the flashing lights. Sadly, for screwing up ball 3 pretty hard, this is probably my best game. I thought it was Play Bob.
We have top men working on it right now. Who? Top men.
Ben wants Bob's Burgers Pinball.
You have leveled up. Single player results.
Will do, Game Club Central. One of these nights we should do a dual stream so we can put the VPW and this one side by side and compare them. Pinball Wiz, did I miss an announcement? Is Twilight Zone coming to FX? That would be news to me. I would be very excited for that. It is not confirmed. Well, I'm okay with Rumor Mill. That's still exciting to think about. That is a good point, Amiga Cami. I wonder the same. So Amiga or Cami said, I wonder if 1UP Arcade will release a Universal themed machine now since Indiana Jones is out, because they also have Jaws and Back to the Future and E.T. Yeah, it was E.T. Arthur Pendragon says, I owned a physical Twilight Zone for a while. Kicked my butt. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I will say, though, that I always do better on Twilight Zone, on a physical Twilight Zone, than I've ever done on a visual pinball version. I still enjoy it. Come on, I need that extra ball. And a medallion. So Arthur Pendragon, for me, it completely depends on the table. There are some tables that I can absolutely rock on a digital format and can't do anything to save my life on a physical table. Which is really weird and kind of funny when you're in a tournament and you're like explaining the rules to someone and they're like, how do you know the rules? Didn't you just get like 900,000 on this table? I'm like, yeah. But I play it a lot, sort of. Monster Bash would be one of those tables. The original Monster Bash, I can never get going. The Chicago Gaming remake, I do quite well on, but for whatever reason, if it's an original, I'm just hosed. Oh, so much for Path of Adventure. Come on. So let's get the left side. Oh, there she goes. So Arthur says, difference between you guys and me is I play sitting in front of a desktop. I wonder how I do with a cab running FX3. I think it's different for everybody, but yeah, I think if you're used to playing it on a cab, I think some of it's mental and some of it is... Oh. And some of it just drains. I don't know. It's funny. So if it's a Zen original table, I play it like one of the Marvel originals. I play it better in desktop mode with a controller or a keyboard than I do at the cab. If it's a table that I've seen in real life and played in real life, I can't do it in desktop mode. I've tried. I think when I play in desktop mode, I think I do prefer the keyboard. The main reason that I became primarily controller is usually if I'm playing in desktop mode, it's in a friend's tournament or I'm multitasking and I like to kick back in my recliner. It's more about comfort at that point. Some of it depends on the controller too. I think with FX3, the Xbox One controller was the best, at least best for me, I noticed for latency. When I tried to use my Stadia controller or my old Steam controller, it felt like there was a much larger delay. That was a whole lot of panic flipping.
Don't touch anything.
Holy smoke, my friend! I'm so pleased you're not dead!
We have top men working on it right now.
You've got a Logitech F310. I've had those in the past. I always really liked those for Super Nintendo emulators or Nintendo emulators. I never tried it with pinball. But it was a fairly decent controller.
This is how we say goodbye in Germany.
That call out where he says, "This is how we say goodbye in Germany." I am really struggling to remember that from the movie.
Don't touch anything.
I used to use Nestor J. I don't know if that's the same thing, Moody, or same project. When you say Nestor, are you referring to the emulator itself or a controller? Oh. I used to use Nestor J quite a bit, and I really liked it, but I've kind of consolidated down to RetroArch just to keep everything in the same menu.
We have top men working on it right now. Who? Top men.
See you tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
You have
See, now I have to go back and watch the movie because I feel like I should remember this. And I don't.
Don't touch anything.
This is how we say goodbye in Germany.
So we're going to have one good game, and then we're going to have 5 terrible games, and then we'll get another good game in. That's how this is going to roll.
Don't touch anything.
Let's hope for some ball 3 magic. Or a quick drain so we can get to the next game. That'll work too.
We have top men working on it right now.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
single player results.
Oh, I need that ball save. Thank you. All right, time to shoot some Nazis. All right, I'll take that. We're at least moving up.
Junior? It is you, Junior.
Hand of Fate.
When you work the door, the main things are to greet the visitors and toss out the troublemakers.
Oh, the old greeting toss. No problemo.
How did I ever get along without you?
The breath of God.
Is your name Bart? What the... Does your father know you're working here?
It was his idea.
In that case, I'll have a whiskey sour.
Lynn, thank you for the Simpsons quote. It's a long clip, but the payout is worth it. It's probably my favorite episode of The Simpsons. Does your father know you're working here? Uh-oh.
There's nothing to fear here. That's what scares me. No time to argue.
I can't believe that worked. To transfer to the other side. Alright, Path of Adventure. Let's get the other side. No! Whew, that was scary. Lord Hawk says, "Evening, everyone. Ooh, did you get the table?" I did. Sort of. I won it in the giveaway that Fliptronic was having. Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, I was going to buy it regardless, but I wasn't originally... I mean, my plan was to purchase it to stream tonight, and then I saw Fliptronic was doing the giveaway, and I was like, I won't stream tonight. I'll just watch their giveaway, and then I won the table, and I was like, it's a sign. I don't think Fliptronic knew I was a streamer. Could be wrong. But I will pay it forward because we do give prizes away for the FX3 tournaments on Monday. And as soon as I am able to purchase table codes, I will give this table away as a prize. But as of right now, I haven't seen a source that I can purchase a table code yet. But I suspect there will be one soon. I mean, I can buy the table direct and gift it. You talk about me? Thanks, buddy. Sure you don't want to save those for Wednesday, Game Club Central? Tuesday. Okay, LL Cool Play. Gotcha. Perfect. Just checking. So will that be Tuesday at 9 p.m.? Will it be a raffle or a competition? I am playing on Steam, Timball Wizard. Or you mean, what device am I playing on? All right, so this is my 3/4 pinball cab. I will do my best to show it on stream, but there is a bunch of junk in the way. So I don't know how well you can see it because I have my tiny V-pin, which is like the kids' machine over here, which is a 26-inch. And then I have this one, which is a 32. If you go to my Twitch page in the About section, there's a link to an Imgur album that has close-up pictures. But it's a 3/4 size, 3-screen cab. And as far as hardware specs, I have a NVIDIA 1070 and a old i5 processor and 16 gigs of RAM. So fairly minimal, but it does the job. No! And straight into the dynamite. 4 seems to be my max for the tunnels.
Will you take it easy? We have top men working on it right now. Who?
Top men.
See you tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
You have single-player results.
I should go back and see what the top score is. I know I haven't gotten anywhere close in a while, but I need a gold to aim for. Although this is clearly not going to be the game. Lynn says, literally the best place for me to put a cabinet camera right now would be right in front of the door of the room. So I have a TV mounted in the corner, and I just put like an old webcam on top of the TV. It has a wide angle lens. And when I had the room laid out better, because this is the family playroom, so it has the kids' toys, it has my toys, and when I had the room laid out better and cleaned up, the wide view cam worked pretty well because you could see the cab and you could see the artwork. Now we have 2 cabs and the main cab and toys everywhere, and it's I don't want to say it's a mess, but it is. Oh. If that amuses you, Game Club Central, when I built the bar that's behind me, my kids were way too excited to go to school and say that we have a bar in our house and that they eat dinner at the bar and they play video games at the bar. My son was very disappointed when he found out that it wasn't a bar that was going to serve food and drink, because he was looking forward to sitting behind the bar, serving people and getting tips. He had his whole plan worked out. I'm like, it's not that. It's just for fun. Oh, I need that extra ball. Yeah, I can't wait for parent-teacher conferences this year. It's going to be fun. It was bad enough when we were playing Iron Maiden, and now my youngest can sing most of the songs. Which I don't really mind, but probably when it's quiet time in class is not the time to start singing Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner or Number of the Beast. One of the additions they added to this version of the table that I really like is you can love it. Slayer, not a good choice. We have it. So Iron Maiden, Meatloaf, and a little bit of Tenacious D is as far as I've taken it in the 8-year-old range. And Maiden probably wouldn't have been introduced if it wasn't for pinball. I take that back. My youngest will also sing Talk Dirty to Me by Poison all the time. But he learned that from Guitar Hero. I didn't force that one upon him. And now it's like a fun party trick when people come over. We will work our way up to Slayer. We'll probably go Metallica before we get there. Few more years. But before I got distracted, one thing I was going to say that I do really like about, or in addition to this table, is for the elephant, you can see the locked balls. How does Meatloaf work into pinball? It doesn't, except for I had the CD collection out here. And my son asked if he could listen to some of my CDs, and that's what he chose. And I just went with it. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Oh, screwed that up. All right, we're climbing back up slowly. Arthur, I don't know if you've seen the jukebox table that Nailbuster streams periodically, but I do have that set up with some Meatloaf music videos. But that was after he started listening to Meatloaf.
You have leveled up single-player results.
Grown just took a look at the specs for Pinball FX. Probably not going to be worth running on the VPN unless I can get a much better computer in it with the next year. I'm worried about that, but I'm knowing that it's the Unreal Engine. I have a feeling that turning the settings down, it will probably play just fine. I don't want to be the bearer of false hope, but I just think of games like Killing Floor, which is very heavy into the Unreal Engine, and the specs for Killing Floor 2 were not unsimilar, and I'm able to run it on the equivalent computer by turning the settings to medium. Pinball Wicked also uses Unreal for black flaggers, and same thing there. If I run it, if I attempt to run it in 4K, obviously I have issues, but if I do, medium and a resolution of 1080p, it's not terrible. And I have hope that the new Pinball FX will be the same, but we'll see.
The breath of God.
I am really excited for that noir table. I really like that. I really like the gritty detective private eye theme. That's good to know, Game Club Central. Of course. Maltese Falcon, was it Sierra Nevada? What was the one that was like all first person, where he lost his memory? To be honest, I'm a huge Mike Hammer fan. From the old black and white show to Stacy Keach to I the Jury. In fact, I thought about making a random clip redemption that just did a different Stacy Keach, Mike Hammer clip every week. But my wife kind of groaned about it, so I didn't think it would be good for the masses. She's usually a pretty good judge of character on that one. But I still may do it just for fun. I have been rewatching all of the 84 series just because it's on Crackle again. But it's funny, I think the bootleg DVDs that I bought when the show was out of print are better quality than what's on Crackle. Oh, I love Casablanca. It's one of my favorite movies. I don't know if I've seen Big Chill. I'll have to look it up. I am terrible at remembering names. So it'll probably be one of those things I'll look at it and be like, oh yeah. But Big Chill is not ringing a bell. was big with your parents. Not so much. The other redemption that I'm working on, and I hope to get there, is I was working on an Outer Limits redemption, but I'm having issues with the transparency because I was going to just like fuzz the screen and then play the, you know, the intro, the please do not adjust your television set. Big sleep.
Where's my father? Great heaven, in the belly of that steel beast.
So when I first set up Plex and started adding kids TV shows to it, I made a playlist for Mickey Mouse, and I ripped all of my old Disney DVDs, so like Mickey's First Christmas, stuff like that. And I made a smart playlist that would play stuff in random order, and I filtered on the word Mickey, and it kept mixing in Mickey Spillane's Mike Hammer episodes, the black and white series. And I didn't catch it for like 2-3 days, and I couldn't figure out why my kids would just like stop watching TV. Have a good night, Doubleman Ben. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry it's past your bedtime.
City of the living.
Come on. Oh. Ben might be onto something though. Even though I took tomorrow off, it is hours past my bedtime as well, so I might start wrapping up around 11:30 or a little bit after. Game Club Central, are you still thinking about going live? If so, I would say this is probably your 15-minute warning. Quick 2-ball. Ooh, that's not good. I got the Path of Adventure during a multi-ball. Let's get the right side. Ooh. I am all about an Airwolf promo. And a Mike Hammer promo. Really anything with Stacy Keach. It could be a nature documentary he narrated. I'm in. Oh.
player results.
All right, I'm gonna peek at the scores a minute. Not going to stream long anyways. I'm ready. All right, as soon as I see, I'm gonna play one more game. I'm gonna go out and check the scores real quick and see what my goal is. Hey, you have a goal because I am just barely on top. For the moment, I am not the power bottom. So I will play one more game. When I see the go live notification, then we'll come visit.
Where's my father? They have him in the belly of that steaming beast.
You might be surprised, Arthur. And something to try since you're playing on a desktop. If this helps me out when I play a lot on a desktop, is I will run the Pinball FX in windowed mode, and then I will shape the window into a rectangle to get the right width and height or like the right aspect ratio for the table. And then I will set it to view 2, which more or less gives me the same view, just vertical. And I find that helps me with aiming quite a bit. I think part of that is the exposure of just, that's how I'm used to playing tables. But it definitely has improved my game doing it that way.
The breath of God.
That left out lane is vicious. Ah, the Well of Souls. You know what? New plan. I'm just gonna launch balls randomly. Call it controlled panic flipping. Whenever you hear the elephant, be afraid. A ball is coming. Right there. And they come fast. Try to tilt. How's it going? We get that path of adventure. So try to tell, I would love to know your strategy for the path of adventure. I like to do the left side and then the right side. Is there a better strategy? Is it worth alternating and risking the drop? Yes, I cannot complain. I was very lucky. But I intend to pay it forward as soon as I am able to buy giftable Steam keys. This table will for sure eventually be a prize. You pick the middle. So normally I do one side, I try and trap, I shoot Path of Adventure again, I do the other side, but sometimes it doesn't work out, like right there where I did not make it. Rarely play this table? I've seen you play it a few times. I guess that's true. I don't know if I've seen you play it since we attempted the battle. Back in the early days of crazy OBS cameras and Video Ninja. It was fun. We need to do another 2 out of 3 battle soon. And I promise I will not hit the gin until game 3. Lynn says, most of my issue with this table earlier was finding it obtuse in terms of where do I shoot this time. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, high score number 4. I missed what I got, but it must have been okay. Okay, I was just checking to see if you're up. Oh, there's the notification. Literally just now. Well, guys, I think this concludes my stream for tonight. Thanks for coming out, enjoying Indie with me. Oh, I'm sorry I tried to tilt. I hope you're feeling better. Monday night, we will be playing Monster Bash and Creature from the Black Lagoon in the FX3 Open Challenge. That will be here at 8:30 p.m. on Monday. We'll have some prizes to give away, so please come check it out. If FX3 tournaments are your thing, we'll be running them. For now, let's go visit Game Club Central. Have a good night, Lynn. Thanks for hanging out, everyone.